What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to show you how I configured DanceDanceRevolution A20 PLUS. So starting with the controls, if you have an arcade style controller like this button is going to be left, this is going to be up, this is going to be right, this is going to be down, and then you have your player 1 start, player 2 start, and you have the button that simulates to insert a card. That's going to be your coin button. So on this X arcade will be on the side over here. The joystick is going to be to navigate around the menu. If you're using an Xbox controller, pretty similar. This joystick here is to navigate around the menu. Again, start. The back select button is going to be for inserting the card. And then here you have your left, up, right, and down. You also have left, up, right, and down with D-pad if you can use both together, or if you're left-handed or right-handed, use one or the other. And then if you notice here, there's some numbers, and you're going to need those numbers for setting up your pin. And we're going to take a look at that in a second here. If you're using an arcade style joystick to set up your pin, you're just going to have to use your keyboard. And real quick before we jump into the game, I'm going to open up a window here. If you wanted to change the controls around, you can go over here to Games, Sega Ring. I call it the Sega Ring, but it's really all of Technoparrot that's in here. Look for Dance Dance Revolution, go into Contents, and if you start up Spice CFG.exe, you can see this is where all the controls are configured. You always want to do the naive, click on that, and then press whatever button you want to configure to that input. Panel up, panel down, panel left, panel right are the floor pad, and then everything else is pretty self-explanatory. There's player 1 and there's player 2. And then if you go down here, you have your player 1 keypad to insert a card, and your player 2 keypad to insert a card. And the card is used for saving your scores and stuff like that. It like saves your profile basically. You can use it if you want, you don't have to use it. You have to be online to use that, okay? If you ever wanted to reset the cards, like you set up your card and you just want to start up fresh, you can always go over here to cards and just click generate on both of these, and it will start you from the beginning. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the game now. So I'm going to start up Hyperspin here. And let's go down to Technoparrot. And let's go ahead and start the game. Now, like I said, you can be online or you can be offline to play this. If you are offline, you're simply going to skip when it asks you to insert a card by just pressing start. If you are online and you do want to use a card to keep track of your scores, you can just press the coin button on your control panel or your back select button on your Xbox controller. So right now I'm going to press start, and it brings me here. I'm going to press start again, and I actually want to use a card so I can show you how it works. So I'm going to press the back button, and now it's just asking you to agree to this. So I'm going to use the left joystick, go to yes, and press start. And now it's asking you to make up a pin. So using that right joystick, I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So left, up, right, and down. You can set up whatever pin you want. You have 1 through 4 and the number 5 if you press in on the joystick. So let me do 1, 2, 3, 4. It asks you to confirm that. And then it's going to ask you to create a username. At first you have to press start to skip this. Okay. So I'm just going to do A1, and I'm going to go over to enter and press start. I'm going to select USA, and that's basically it. Now you guys know what to do from here. Now if you weren't online, you're playing offline and you don't want to set up a pin or any of that or use the card, when it gets to that point you just press start and it's going to skip all of that stuff. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.